targeting Beirut International Airport. We'll keep you posted on that. A world away from the violence in the Middle East, Jews and Muslims here in the United States are fighting to keep a dialogue alive. CNN's American Morning's Dan Lothian has more.
There's only a small sign on the front door, but inside this Boston area home on an especially hot day, there's a powerful image. Jews and Muslims talking, knocking down barriers, and working together.
Reading the headlines, it's possible to feel that our two communities are fundamentally incompatible in some way, and it's possible that you just couldn't imagine that we could see one another as people. And that's why it was so powerful to sit down together and look at each other face to face and see each other as people.
There's a lot more underneath that we share in common. I wouldn't want the entirety of Jewish-Muslim relations to be defined by Middle Eastern politics.
As the conflict in the Middle East intensifies with bombs and rockets, and as foreigners are evacuated from Lebanon,
what organization brought us together?
The Moishe House of Boston, a Jewish social action group, has begun a dialogue with young Muslim professionals. The first meeting a few days ago was planned long before the latest crisis, but the timing, they admit, couldn't have been better.
The issues that are going on do kind of motivate us to continue in what we're doing.
What they are doing now is understanding each other's religions, but the bridge building goes far beyond faith. They plan to work on issues of poverty and inequality, a social journey together that they hope will ultimately lead to real change.
Dialogue is only one step, and so to build a history of interaction, to build a history of cooperation, you actually have to have things that you've been working on and shared interests.
And think about how we can understand one another for the long term.
They are not politicians. In fact, these young professionals don't have any illusions about solving problems in the Middle East. They're simply working to free themselves from the burden of hatred and hope that perhaps it will be contagious.
If our dialogue can do one thing that's positive, that other people hear about what we're doing and decide that they want to make the same effort, I'll be really proud of our work.
Dan Lothian, CNN, Boston.
Coming up on the program, a Lebanese woman who has high praise